Good morning, I'm Carrie and welcome to my channel. It's Wednesday morning around 10 a.m. and in order to continue with this video, I need to revert back to yesterday evening when finally a parcel arrived that had been delayed for a while, apparently had been delivered to somebody else by mistake, and anyway, it's relating to taking down my Christmas tree and stuff upstairs. I was waiting for a parcel to arrive so I could do that. So I hope you enjoy watching. I finally received this package that I've been waiting for to be delivered by DPD. I think it went astray. Somebody else seemed to have received it and I had to get it re-delivered. Basically, it's for my Christmas baubles. It was one I saw somebody using something similar online recently and I thought it was a great idea. So when I looked it up online, they had them in Dunnes, but I think they were only available online in Dunnes stores because I was in the shop and I didn't see them in store. Now they're a lot smaller than what I thought they would be. So let's have a look and see. As you can see, they were €10 and I ordered 3 of them. I'm just going to open that up. Inserts. Yeah, it's lighter than I thought it would be. And also looks a bit smaller than what I was expecting. And this is very light, whatever is in here. They're the inserts. And as you can see, they're just cardboard. So I don't know if I would consider them good value for money. Just going to put one together and we'll see from there. How it goes. Okay. A little bit awkward. You can see down here it sort of go in, and then I would imagine with these they possibly fit like this, I would think. Bit tricky. I'm quite disappointed that they're just cardboard. I would have expected them to be plastic at least. But we put it together and see what I think then. And the description was bad online as well. It didn't actually tell me what size it was. There was no what word am I looking for? There was no description of, let's say, size or of how many bottles it held or anything like that. Possibly that's a layer that goes down there. And then the next one I think will be the same again. So I'm just going to put them together and come back to you. So it did sort of get a bit easier as it went on, you know, and The size of the compartments are fairly decent because I have some of my bubbles are fairly big, and it didn't say how many, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3, so that's 5, 10, 15 by 3, which is 45. So you'll fit 45 bubbles in there, which is good. I bought 3 of them. I probably will need all 3 as well. The lid then just folds over the top. Right. And then when it's together with your bubbles inside, you can just basically pull your zip around to secure them, and they're all in there, I guess. It does keep them safe, because normally I would have wrapped each bubble in tissue paper and put them into a plastic container, but that way then there is a chance a lot of them are breakable, they can get broken, whereas this way they can't bash off each other. So I guess, although it does look smaller than I thought, it does fit 45 in each one, so that's good. And them being light, I guess, is a good thing as well, that I can manage them myself, getting them in and out of storage. So these are some decorations that I previously taken down from that were downstairs in the kitchen, and they're all packed up nicely. This box is still to fill. They're here in my spare bedroom, but let's see, I've got a lot more out here waiting to go into boxes and just to be organized, really. And then in here is the tree I was telling you about. I have a fairly large tree, and that was what I wanted these containers for. So I have 2 of them put together, and that's a 3rd one that I haven't used. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they work out. So stay with me, and hopefully you'll get something out of it as well. Maybe I'm just late to the table or whatever they say, but I hadn't seen these boxes before, so they're new to me. They may not be new to you. But anyway, enough of that. I've just stuck on some lights because it's a fairly dark day out there, and dark and gloomy. So let's make a start. And you know, the crafter in me was looking at this. It'd be quite easy to put together yourself and just use in any sort of a container. You just put the 2 slits, line them up and fit it in. They were only cardboard, as I said, but I think it's very possible to do that. What I'm going to do is, let's see. Just going to make it a bit easier on my back, I guess. Okay, just realise that these larger bubbles don't really fit properly, and I'm afraid to go squashing them in because I feel it wouldn't be a good idea, and they're very delicate. I don't know what I was thinking buying all these breakable bubbles. For years I had the same ones, and about 3 years ago I went out and purchased some new stuff, and because the kids are all grown up and everything, I just thought I'll have the nice ones. You know, that won't break easily, I guess is what I mean by that. They were always nice, but we'll continue. And just to show you, they're the first layer that have gone in. And then what happens is sheet of cardboard goes on top, and the next section, and I don't know if I'm going to fit all three back in there, if I'm honest, but I'll keep going and I'll come back to you. Okay, by juggling them around, I have managed to fit the 3 rows in, but these bubbles are all too big for the normal size squares. So what I've done is I've taken the card, and these slits, I cut them up a bit higher so that I was able to move them. I'll fit less bubbles in there, but at least the larger ones will go in. So basically, I took that out and made the slits just longer there. So then I was able to, they're meant to go here. You know, I was able to move them over to make the squares bigger. So instead of having 15, I'll probably just end up with 9, I would imagine, because I don't think that I might be able to use the edge for some, maybe for the poinsettias or something like that. These things can maybe go in there. But yeah, that's basically what I've done, and I just need to go and do the same with this one. So there you can see. As for how long these things will last, I don't know. I mean, you'll still have the bags to use, but the cardboard, I don't know if that's such a brilliant idea. Now, I did check, because obviously these are coming up higher than they would have been. But I did check, and the lid will still close, so that's a good thing at least. And I can continue to place the bubbles. Like I said, probably daft to find all these breakable bubbles, but I love them. I just love them. And I am good for taking care of stuff, so I'm sure I'll have them for many years to come. So yeah, maybe, let's see with the... Yeah, they're not going to go in there, are they? I don't know. Come up with some other idea of what to put in here. I'm sure I can find... Oh, maybe the ribbon. Yeah, exactly. Roll it up and stick that in there. So yeah, I still have a lot more work to do, but it's coming on. A lot of the bubbles are down. Two of the boxes I think will do for this tree, but I do have other bubbles that I didn't use this year. Sorry, I'll turn you around. I usually put a Christmas tree below in my dining room area. I didn't do that this year. I kind of got a lot of garlands and stuff like that I put up. But those bubbles are just in a box. For this year, I'll probably just leave them as they are. They're all wrapped in tissue. But next year, if I do use them, I can go ahead and use the other box for them. With a bit of manoeuvring, I discovered that these type of ones will fit into the little part. So then that has made good use of it. So I have 3, 6, 9. I've got 12, which isn't too bad. So I think, yeah, that was a good idea. I'll have to do that with the other box, because the ones that are left on the tree are all the larger bubbles like that. Well, that's those. Quite happy with that. Yeah, that'll do. So I hope you enjoyed watching that Like I said in my previous video, which wasn't very good, and really I apologise for it, but I had been contemplating putting a video up for a while, and yesterday I just thought, look, just do it. And I knew it wasn't great, and I did promise that the next one I tried to do a bit better, but it's been a while, so it's a bit of a learning curve again for me. Not great at retaining things. Once I've done them a few times, you know, I'm fine, but I'm looking forward to doing some more videos and maybe some vlogs in the near future. So if you think you might enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great day.